Blast off on a visual journey through time as we reconstruct the jaw-dropping engineering of ancient cities, massive temple complexes, mind-bending irrigation systems, and the roaring hippodromes of 432 BCE. From ironworking powerhouses to pharaonic housing blocks, we're resurrecting these lost worlds in VR, and you're about to witness history come alive like never before. Did you know Babylon's hanging gardens used 10,000 gallons of water daily, without a single drop of rain? These gardens stood over 100 feet tall, with multiple terraces cascading like a living waterfall. An ancient pump system lifted water from the Euphrates River over 50 feet high, a feat of engineering over 2,000 years ago. Each terrace needed about 2,000 gallons of water every day to keep the plants alive and fountains flowing. Historians believe the gardens were built to please a queen from a humid region, making the desert bloom for her comfort. Imagine an entire city rising from the desert, blooming with life, just for one person. And scientists still can't fully explain how they did it. Did you know an ancient lake in Thebes was used to transport gods across the water? This sacred lake measured over 200 feet in diameter, a massive ritual site in the heart of the city. During grand festivals, ritual boats carried statues of gods across the water, symbolizing their divine journey. The temple complex nearby was over 30,000 square feet, a spiritual and architectural marvel of its time. Here's the twist: the lake was filled with water from the Nile only during religious ceremonies. It was never a natural body of water. This man-made lake was a divine stage, a gateway between the earthly and the eternal. What if the Parthenon you see today is just a shadow of its former glory? Built in 432 BCE, the Parthenon was a masterpiece of ancient engineering and artistry. Its statues were over 23 feet tall and weighed more than 10,000 pounds each. But what most people don't know is that the Parthenon was once painted in bold red, gold, and blue. These colors were so vivid, they could be seen from miles away, a dazzling sight in ancient Athens. Over centuries, weather and pollution stripped away the colors, leaving behind the white marble we see today. Imagine seeing the Parthenon in full color. It's a vision history forgot to preserve. Did you know Constantinople's walls never fell to a single army until 1453? The Theodosian walls stretched over 12,000 feet around the city, a defensive masterpiece. They featured 3 massive walls, 20 towers, and 650 cisterns to keep the city supplied with water. The Hippodrome could hold over 100,000 spectators during thrilling chariot races. But here's the mind-blowing part: the Hippodrome's obelisk was originally carved in Egypt and moved over 2,000 miles, without modern machinery. Imagine the effort it took to move that, and how it still stands today. Did you know the tallest obelisk in ancient Egypt was over 60 feet taller than the Washington Monument? The Temple of Ra at Heliopolis was built over 30,000 years before the Great Pyramid of Giza was even conceived. Each obelisk was carved from a single block of granite, weighing over 250 tons, a feat of engineering beyond our imagination. The tallest obelisk ever erected in Egypt stood 167 feet high, a monument to the power of the sun god Ra. But here's what truly stunned the world: these obelisks were so perfectly aligned with the sun that they cast no shadow at noon during the summer solstice. How did they do it? No blueprints, no modern tools, just ancient genius and a deep connection to the stars. And scientists still can't fully explain how they pulled it off. Did you know the pyramids of Meroe were built with a metal unknown to the Egyptians? At its peak, Meroe produced over 100,000 iron tools every year, a staggering number for ancient times. The city had more than 200 iron smelting furnaces, more than any other place in the ancient world. Meroitic pyramids, 30 to 60 feet tall, were carved with stone and shaped by iron tools, a true engineering marvel. Archaeologists found iron slag covering entire fields. Proof Mero was the first city to mass-produce iron on such a scale. This ancient city didn't just build pyramids, it forged the future of metalworking. Did you know ancient Rome had buildings that reached 10 stories high, over 2,000 years ago? These apartment buildings, called insulae, were engineering marvels. Some even had 10 floors packed with living spaces. Each insula could house over 20 families, a revolutionary concept in the 1st century CE. The cheapest units cost just 1,000 sesterces a year, about the price of a modern studio apartment. One building even had a rooftop garden and a communal bath, all over 2,000 years ago. Imagine living in a 10-story building back when concrete was still a new invention, and paying less than you do today. Did you know the heart of ancient Rome was once home to 20 temples? The Forum Romanum alone spanned over 3 acres, the beating center of politics, religion, and daily life. Emperor Augustus expanded the city's grandeur by building 5 new forums, each a masterpiece of Roman engineering. Today, over 10,000 historical records have been used to digitally reconstruct every detail, from frescoes to floor mosaics. And now, you can walk through a fully restored Colosseum in VR, with 10,000 cheering Romans in the stands. History has never felt so alive, and you're just a headset away from stepping back in time. Did you know the Pantheon's dome was built to hold 10,000 pounds, with no steel? Engineers used a revolutionary concrete mixed with volcanic ash, making it both lightweight and incredibly strong, a technique far ahead of its time. At the top of the dome sits the Oculus, 27 feet wide, the largest unreinforced concrete opening in the ancient world. The Forum Romanum, once the political heart of Rome, saw 10,000 visitors every day, a bustling center of power and commerce. But here's what most people don't know. The Pantheon's floor was once covered in a mosaic of colored marble from 20 different quarries. And it took over 20 years to complete, a masterpiece of craftsmanship that still astounds historians today. Imagine walking through the Pantheon 2,000 years ago, and seeing that mosaic for the first time. Did you know Tikal's Great Jaguar Temple was built to track the stars? This temple soars 150 feet into the sky, taller than a 15-story building. Archaeologists discovered carvings that align perfectly with the movement of Venus every 584 days. The central Acropolis next to it had over 200 rooms, some for royal ceremonies, others for studying the stars. But here's what really blew scientists away. The temple's stairway was designed to cast a shadow during the summer solstice. That shadow marked the peak of the Mayan calendar year, a sky-high clock built over 1,000 years ago. What other secrets are hidden in the stars above ancient ruins?